weeks too much. In Spain, abortion is allowed for 14 weeks. In the UK, abortion is allowed up till 24 weeks, and even up till birth under certain conditions. The arbitrary way these abortion laws are enacted across Europe should itself draw attention to the lack of logic present in the minds of abortion supporters. Do English babies not become human until 24 weeks, but Irish babies become human at 12 weeks? Unless, of course, the Irish mother comes to England, in which case her pregnancy and the humanisation of her pregnancy would be delayed by 3 months. Or if she found out her child had Down syndrome, it would be delayed for the full 9 months of pregnancy. How nonsensical is all this? 24 weeks from what? 12 weeks from what? Do abortion supporters never ask themselves why we pick a certain starting point for dating a pregnancy? Could it be because that's the day on which our lives begin? The day on which our mothers become pregnant? Yes. The day when conception happens? Yes. And wouldn't it make our lives so much easier and logical if we could all agree on this starting point and make our laws consistent with science rather than with our ever-fluctuating emotions? 9 months, 6 months, 12 weeks, 6 weeks, 1 day. Human life is human life is human life. To disrespect life is to disrespect God, in whose image every life is created. And to disrespect the preborn child is to disrespect motherhood, one of the greatest gifts God gives to women. For those here who purport to care for women and champion their rights, I want to say this to you. You can't be pro-woman and pro-abortion. They are polar opposites. To be a woman is to cherish and nurture life. That's part of a woman's true nature. To be pro-abortion is to disregard life. And to do that, a woman has to turn her back on her own nature. Abortion is not befitting the dignity of being a woman. Abortion doesn't free women, it enslaves them. When women are given abortion pills, which account for about 90% of all abortions in the UK, with every abortion pill, a lie is also swallowed. The lie that you can turn back the clock on motherhood, that you can stop being a mother. Once you have conceived a child, no pill, no surgery, no medical procedure, no intervention in this world, not even death itself, can stop you being a mother. You are a mother for all eternity. Who have gone through the pain of abortion, it's not too late to embrace your motherhood. It's not too late to acknowledge the value of your child's life. It's not too late to love them. It's not too late to honour them. And you do that by being here today. Too often have I heard women say to me, why was there no one there for me when I had my abortion? Why were no alternatives offered to me? Is this the freedom to choose that we hear so much about? Pope John Paul II once said, freedom consists not in doing what we like, but in having the right to do what we ought. And he continued, there is no freedom without truth. The truth is this: inside abortion centres, People are being deprived of their most fundamental freedom, the freedom to live. And now, outside abortion centres, they are trying to deprive people of another fundamental freedom, the freedom to silently pray. If we don't respect the freedom to live, is it any surprise that we don't respect the freedom to think either? I have been arrested twice now for praying silently near an abortion centre. On the second time, I was arrested by 6 police officers, and I was told my prayers were an offence. When I told the police officer that I disagreed that my prayers were offensive, he became more emphatic. Your prayers are an offence, he told me. I'll tell you what's offensive here. Abortion pills being sent out to women and teenage girls through the post without a doctor so much as speaking to them, let alone seeing them. And what is offensive is women in late-term pregnancy being able to phone abortion providers who require no scans or face-to-face consultations because they accept the say-so of every desperate and distraught woman who phones them. And these women being posted out abortion pills like they're vitamins. And what is offensive is that when our country has the highest ever abortion figures, 100,000 of them annually being repeat abortions, the only response we hear from our government is to clamp down on those peacefully offering alternatives outside abortion centres.
Come on!
And what is offensive is that children with disabilities can still be aborted right up until birth. And this is branded as healthcare. In whose world is this healthcare? For anyone with eyes to see, this is the offence. And we must not accept it lying down. We must challenge this in every way. Whether that's with our words, whether that's by continuing our pro-life efforts in the face of adversity, whether that's through the courts, or whether that's on our knees in prayer, we must challenge this injustice because our freedoms matter and because every single human life matters. Amen.